Three Grumpy Gamers.
Yeah, welcome back to the Grumpy Gamers podcast. There's three of us this week. I know it's usually the three Grumpy Gamers, but you know, occasionally we have guests and what have you, blah blah blah, ramble.
I'm not grumpy today. I'm just perturbed.
Yeah,
Happy Zombie Jesus Day.
I'm tepid today. I can be the tepid
Michael,
gamer.
what are you?
Grumpy as usual. I'll never change.
You're gay as a lord. That's what you are. Surly. You're actually surly.
Yeah,
You're surly and moody. That's what you are.
No,
Childish.
well, yeah, I'm childish.
Childish. You're an arsehole.
Yeah.
You're socially.
in fact, I
Socially retarded. Yeah.
want to
say that
upgrade
myself.
my tepid to terse.
To terse.
It
Yeah.
would seem.
I'm a terse gamer
It
today.
would seem after attacking Michael, which I didn't realise I was going to do, I would actually say I'm going to upgrade my mood to cranky.
Yeah. So games and things.
Right, good, great, good seeing you. Good podcast. Bye.
Yeah, stuff. I've
Right.
played stuff.
You
Have you
played
played
stuff?
stuff?
I've primarily been playing the Division. No surprises there.
I've been playing Day of the Tentacle and Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah.
Andy?
Division.
Division. Way. Oh.
And I logged in. Was it this week I logged into GTA? Or last week, it might have been last week I logged in and bought them cars.
I might as well start with this. It's not really game related, but I think it's funny. So Pornhub have just launched a free virtual reality channel.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
So if you've got a virtual reality headset, head straight over to Pornhub.
Kitty.
You know, it makes sense. Not sure if it'll work on the PlayStation when you get the headset for that.
Well, one of the things I was reading about, but I didn't write it down because I didn't think it was that particularly interesting, was the Steam VR. What's that? Is that Oculus?
No, it's not the Steam one.
Well, the Valve one anyway, right? They give you the tools to create your own like virtual space. So in between like playing VR games, you've sort of got your own like, you know, little virtual hangout thing.
Yeah.
And some blokes like created the holodeck and shit like that. But like, I wonder how long it is before someone makes like just what is essentially just a massive fucking
Orgy.
yeah.
A Roman orgy.
So in between playing games of fucking Warcraft and Peggle, they can just fucking pull the head off us.
Sounds nice. Everyone should have a hobby.
Yeah. So, bit of proper gaming news. Do you know that Ark Survival Evolved
Yes.
that you've been going on
It's
about?
free, isn't it?
Apparently, it might be getting pulled off the shelves altogether.
Really?
Yeah, because the studio who developed Wildcard are being sued by a group called Trendy Entertainment, who are best known for Dungeon Defenders. Apparently, over one of its employees breached his contract to work secretly on Ark Survival Evolved. So they're obviously taking them to court and seeking damages and stuff. But apparently it's saying like because their cracks like Ark Survival Evolves like a direct competitor to like their game, even though like Dungeon Defenders is fuck all like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, however you swing it, the guy's now resigned from Wildcard. The guy in question. I suppose it doesn't change the fact that he was actually in breach of contract. But you know,
Did Wildcard know about this, or...?
well, I don't know. Their statement they basically made out like because Trendy's saying like he's a key player, and that he's like a lot of the resources that he's gained from Trendy and skills he's learned and what have you, he's basically just transferred straight over to them. Like he basically took their shit and ran with it type thing.
What's wrong with that though?
But Wildcard have just said like he's not a key player. He did a few bits and pieces. It's got fuck all to do with this, basically.
And the two games are nothing alike
Yeah,
anyway.
they're nothing the worlds apart. But obviously, if it turns out that Trendy win, then it's going to cost them a load of money.
Yeah, the game's not going to get released.
Yeah,
That's a bit shit.
yeah, really shitty.
Have you seen what Xbox are talking about doing with digital games? You can sell them back.
Yeah, they're basically turning themselves into a fucking brick and mortar store, aren't they?
That's a good idea.
So if you buy, I don't know, fucking Minecraft for 15 quid for a digital version, you play it and you can sell it back
Yeah.
at a loss, but I think it's kind of a good idea.
It's a
'cause-
hole in the market.
yeah.
It is because that's the
It's
main.
one of the reasons I don't buy games off.
Well, this is the thing in terms of like because they've been trying to kill off the second-hand games market for years anyway, but now they're basically going, we can't beat them, like join them, but it'll still kill like actual brick and mortar stores because the whole reason people buy digitally is because they can't be asked to go to the shop.
Well,
Yeah.
there might not be a shop near them.
Yeah,
depending
but
on-
it's like if they've got the opportunity to sell the digital copies back to them and essentially get like that's their corner of the market, isn't it? Really, like we do trade-ins and stuff, and
Yeah.
digital doesn't. But now if they do, it's going to take a lot of business
I
off.
mean, the only reason I buy digital is because if you can't get the game in physical, like Day of the Tentacle, I just bought.
Yeah,
I bought Last of Us digital for the PS3, but that's because I forgot to pre-order it, and at midnight when it launched, I decided I had to have it then.
I mean I've bought a few things digital, but only when they've been on like massively reduced on sale and stuff.
Me
Yeah.
too.
My first point of contact is always like a shop because I'd rather have a hard copy. Delicious tea.
Oh, have you heard Sony has closed Evolution Studios
No, what was what did they do?
Drive Club?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
That's the thing, Drive Club, like, I mean, it had a really fucking shit start, but in the end, it didn't do too badly, really.
It's a good game. I've got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
No.
And when
I
when,
got
it,
it
when it was totally
free.
broken, they then
But
hurled
it was plagued with problems, wasn't it?
Yeah,
when it
but
first
they hurled
started?
loads of free shit at me.
And because they did that, you bought the season pass, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I remember the night we bought it.
It was good fun.
It took us about an hour and a half to get
Just to
into
get
the
a
game.
race though.
yeah. It was a good game, and I think if it had,
If it hadn't had the problems it was played with at the start, it would have been a smash hit.
yeah, I think so, and I think if it came out on time as well.
And graphically, it was awesome. And it was fun to play. I've still got it. I haven't for ages, but every now and then I'm like, yeah, I'll switch it on. That's like one of the digital downloads that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
So apparently, Rockstar sent people to Tokyo for research
Yes.
for GTA 6,
Yeah.
possibly Tokyo, which I think would be fucking awesome.
Apparently, though, that's not happening. One of the things I read this morning is,
It was supposed to be set. That was before GTA 5, though, wasn't it?
yeah,
They sent them to Tokyo. But I think what happened was Sleeping Dogs came out on the same time, so they probably thought.
I didn't read the article, but basically the headline that I saw was, it was basically GTA 6 maybe set in Tokyo, and then it had like an update thing where it was like, nah, it's not. Essentially.
I've heard loads of other stuff as
Informal.
well. There's a lot of stuff floating around. I can't remember where I picked it up, but there was a rumour about London as well,
Yeah,
which would be
that'd
awesome.
be cool.
Be funny. I'd love to see Newcastle.
GTA Newcastle.
Do you know what?
Where way I man.
I think that would be fucking
That'd
brilliant.
be funny good.
Alright.
That's the thing, GTA 2 was set in London, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was.
1950s London.
Yeah.
It was. It's really just an update for GTA 1.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a bit of a rip-off game that was set in London? I can't remember what the fuck it was called. It was PS2, I think, an Xbox.
Mafia.
It was something that was like that kind of shit, but it was set in London, and it was all these gangsters. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. It was a long time ago. So you know how we've been talking about this for fucking months now? It's starting to catch on. I saw a thread on Reddit. Somebody's decided that it's time PS Plus got better.
Yeah.
But next month's Xbox Gold games are Sunset Overdrive, which is a AAA game.
It's not very good though, is it?
Well, no, but still the
No, it
fact.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
A Wolf Among Us,
That is good though.
it's an
Yeah.
awesome game. Dead Space and Saints Row 4.
Pretty good, aye. Happy with that. Dead Space by itself would be enough for me.
But
Calm yourself.
going for the past few months, you know, you've had Lords of the Fallen, and there's been another AAA game, I can't remember what the fuck it was, now for the Xbox, and the Sony are just giving away
Garbage.
garbage. I mean, past few months we've had Broforce, which I've enjoyed,
Yeah.
Helldivers,
Helldivers is by far the pinnacle, I think, of what.
Yeah.
and that's sad if that's the best that they've given away so far.
It is and it isn't. I mean, it is that they haven't given away more AAA games, but that's not a criticism of Helldivers.
No,
Like Helldivers, I think is like really
Awesome.
good.
it's definitely a good game.
Like Helldivers is what I expected to see when they were saying they were gonna like really push the indie thing. Like I didn't think they were
Yeah, I
just
didn't
gonna.
think the benchmark was going to be like,
Spectrum games.
yeah,
Yeah, like I expected it to elevate indie gamers. Do you know what I mean? To
not
like,
just showcase garbage.
do you know? I didn't expect them to become AAA developers, but I expected better.
We
work.
didn't expect 90% of the games
Yeah.
to be fairs.
Yeah, I expected more Helldivers, less Fez.
Yeah. Fez divers.
The crossover.
The crossover that nobody wants.
Saying that though, apparently you get paid quite a lot to get your game put on
Yeah.
PS Plus. So all we need to do is when we make fucking not the one,
Yeah.
right?
Well, Michael Shakes Fox.
Oh, Michael Shakes Fox, get it on PSN. Best of both worlds. We get a nice paycheck and we get like
and
mass.
everybody gets to
Yeah.
bum Kanye West's mother down to hell.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Sounds like a win.
So how could Sony say no?
The one thing though, right? One of us has to volunteer to actually bum Kanye's mum in real life for the motion capture for the FMV.
Given that his mum's
I'll
dead,
do
it
it.
might be a problem.
Is she
I'll
already
do it.
dead?
Yeah,
Ah.
she's dead. I'll do it.
That's why he's making the game, because she died under the knife in plastic
Right, well,
surgery.
Is that really how she died?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That is so insipid. That makes it even worse.
Doesn't it just?
No, it's not like she was saving a child from the
Yeah.
path of a moving truck.
No, it was I want better tits
She
or
wanted
whatever it
butt
was.
cheeks.
Oh, is that it?
I don't know what it was, but that's my guess.
That's horrendous, that though, isn't it? That is such.
If I'm going to bum a corpse, I hope it's got butt cheeks.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm on board now. If she's gonna have like, hopefully our
You're
silicone
gonna go and
ass is
smash
still
out
like
your plants.
is still fucking intact, even though the rest of us like probably resembles mush.
Well, you know.
Hear that, Kanye? We're coming for your mama.
Hoop Dreams too. Kanye's mum.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, Hoop Dreams. I'm sure you're a really good film, but you know.
And I'm sure Kanye's sitting at home cleaning his gun right now.
It's the worst.
Listening to this.
It's the worst named movie of all time, though, isn't it? Hoop Dreams. It is. It's bad.
Oh. So, are you ready to feel old?
I am old.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, I'm not quite old, but I feel old. On Wednesday gone, it was 20 years to the day since the release of the first Resident Evil.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
20 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it blew my mind the other day when I found out like Oblivion's 10 years old.
I know.
Jesus.
But I had 20 years for Resident Evil 1. But I think it's just that time frame thing. Like, I still think that the 1990s was like 10 years ago.
I still think it was yesterday.
Yeah, but it's
I still think it's the 80s.
yeah.
What, man?
Now I remember we used to go out drinking, and then like, every Friday night after the club we'd all pile back and just smoke loads of weed and play Resident Evil or Wipeout 2097.
Just fuck about on a console.
Wipe out.
Great game.
Wipeout's awesome when you're tripping.
Yeah, it is.
So we should
Jet
do.
streams.
We should all drop some acid, right, on a podcast and just play Wipeout.
I remember the first time I played the first Wipeout.
Opponent
I loved it.
destroyed. Dun. I love that game.
The soundtrack was awesome as
That's the
well.
thing though, it's like, I mean, I don't know, I've got quite a varied taste in music. I don't listen to a huge amount of like trance music, but like the first Wipeout like track, that kind of like set the tone for like
Yeah.
loads of people in terms of getting them on board with that sort of style of
Because
music.
it wasn't grating, it was nice and
Yeah.
it had the ambient feel.
Especially when you were high.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
But it kept well with the pace as well. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
over the top, but it made you feel like, do you know what I mean? You were like in it.
Before that game, I never listened to trance or anything like
Yeah.
that, and then after that, I started like listening to bits more.
Great game. One of the best.
One of the best.
It was for racing, just for like competitive racing with your friends. To sit on a split screen multiplayer game, that was one of the best.
Yeah.
True.
Did you go for vertical or horizontal split?
Vertical.
Vortical.
I always went across the middle horizontal because you had the broadness of the track and you could see the turns coming.
So you went the easy route.
No, I went the sensible route.
Have you heard about Microsoft's team
Yes.
robot?
Yes, they
Have
made
you heard
an
about this?
AI.
Oh yeah,
And the internet corrupted it in like 2 days.
Like
It's fucking
like-
amazing.
Like who thinks that this'll not get trolled?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean?
Have you read some of the tweets it sent out?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
I fucking love Hitler.
Yeah.
I hate the Jews.
Pro Hitler.
They've had to apologise for their racist,
Like,
misogynistic.
the thing
He's
is,
a fuck my robot pussy daddy, I'm such a bad naughty robot. I fucking hate feminists and they should all die and burn in hell. Hitler was right, I hate the Jews. Yeah, and it just goes on. It's fucking awesome.
Like, this is the thing. In what world did they think that wouldn't happen? You'd think surely that it'd be simple as putting like a fucking like a block on, like, so it didn't even like it didn't pass anything with like selected like naughty words in. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? But
Like
nah,
a blacklist.
yeah, but nah, let's just go for it.
Dear internet, this is why we can't have
Yeah.
nice things.
It always reminds me of that video. You might have seen it. It's been floating around on the internet for years, where it's got this black dude on, and he's got like picture-in-picture stuff, and he's got him sat on his webcam, and he's talking to this intelligent chatbot, and he's like, "Do you like the KKK?" And she's like, "Yes, I do." And then he's like, and the music's good, like, "Oh," and he has to get massive rant at this thing, and then basically it's just racist as fuck. But that's been around for years, and it just always makes us think of that.
You know what's stupid? You get companies do it all the time. Like, wasn't there this thing where where Gawker were tweeting like to Mein Kampf stuff to
Gawker are essentially dead now.
I know, and they deserve to be, and they
Yeah.
are shit. But in the past, they did do something. What was the Mein Kampf thing? There was a big trolling thing they did, wasn't it? I'm gonna
I
Google it.
can't remember. The only thing I can't even remember what the thing they did recently that's killed them off. That
The
they're
Hulk
like,
Hogan.
oh
sex
yeah,
tape
that
thing.
was it. Aye.
Hulk's killed them.
He has.
Hulkamania is coming for you.
He's
He leg
fucking
dropped
he's
them.
rinsed them like money wise. He has completely and utterly bottomed them out, which is good because I hate that kind of fucking like clickbait pseudo fucking shitty journalism thing that's just so
Oh,
prevalent.
so it's
on
like
the internet.
fucking Wired. Or
yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
or
like-
BuzzFeed, or fucking HuffPost.
the Dewey tits and that kind of shit. You'll never guess what this person said.
There's a really funny video. They haven't put anything on YouTube for a while now because they got a Channel 4 show that got cancelled after one season. But there's this channel I follow called like Epic News with Peter and Chris, and it's two Irish dudes. And I first come on to them ages ago where they did like a sort of a review of Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball video, and it's like so funny. But they've done a video about this clickbait and stuff, and like basically it's like a how-to video, and they're sat there going like, it's like, when you see this blind homeless man, like this dog plays a penny whistle to a blind homeless gay man, what you see next you won't believe if you are a 90s kid, and all this, and they're basically just like, just add as many like things as you can as this. I'll show you it after the podcast.
That
It's
was
funny
it.
as
That
fuck.
was it. They did this campaign called "Make It Happy," and they launched it during the Super Bowl. This was Coca-Cola did this, and what happened was you tweeted and you hashtagged "Make It Happy," and what happened was Coca-Cola were taking the tweets that were hashed and putting like nice pictures to the tweets.
Yeah.
So the people at Gawker were just sat quoting Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
And Coca-Cola were just putting all these like really nice pictures up with Mein Kampf quotes in it, and obviously it lasted not very long.
Yeah.
But the whole point that I'm really bringing that up for is because this whole thing is like these people, like this one was a Microsoft one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They seem to think that other people give a fuck about their branding as much as they do.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah,
In fact, because of the corporate machine, who we know are full of shit, we like trolling them. You know what I mean?
That's why you bought a phone made by Bush.
Yeah, well, I bought a phone made by Bush because I brought me proper phone and this was only 80 quid.
But that's the thing though, you're right in the fact that they all consider themselves like actual legitimate journalism though, don't they? When it's like, couldn't be further from the truth.
There's hardly any legitimate journalism left in the world, man.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, not even like along the lines of like actual like news or review. It's like all just fucking clickbait shit.
Yeah.
But think about it, right? Think if the internet can corrupt an innocent robot in 2 days. That's pretty scary because if artificial intelligence, it's going to be
Does ever become?
yeah, it's
ever
going to be
become a thing?
Skynet. Where, you know, they're
It's
gonna
not.
kill-
It's not going to be Skynet. What'll happen is it'll
Junet.
it'll just become the Uber troll. Like, it'll just troll everything humanity does, and it'll troll it. Do you know what I mean? It'll troll it with like racist and fucking sexist and like just horrendous crack, won't it? But it's just this fucking robot. You'd be helping some fucking kid across the road and just come up, you paedophile then. pedo. Do you know what I mean? No. I'm helping you go across the road.
Into your van.
Nonce. Adam Johnson.
Yeah, but it's scary. Either whichever way it went.
I wonder if Adam Johnson ends up like enjoying Shaft in prison. Because think about it, right? I mean, I'm not getting into the whole like, you know, nature v choice thing in terms of like homosexuality, but like there was that thing where like, do you remember years ago Ja Rule went to prison, and before he went to prison he was all about fucking smashing Beyonce, and then inside that he discovered that he loved Paul.
No,
No,
I don't know anything
yeah.
about this.
No idea.
Yeah,
What's a Ja Rule?
he's a rapper from like I don't know 90s, early 2000s.
And he actually shagging Beyonce, was he?
No, but like, just think standard like stereotypical like black rapper. Do you know what I mean? Always has like some fucking slag hanging off his arm. Sings about fucking smashing
So is he
Beyonce.
still in prison?
I don't think so.
Is he gay outside of prison or is he just prison gay?
I'm pretty sure he'd get outside now.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, some people just go gay while they're in prison. I mean, for really long periods of time. I mean, I remember my brother was in for a couple of weeks.
Oh dear.
I'm welcome. But anyway,
So maybe he'll come out and you know.
Look, that's a Ja Rule.
it looks like it likes the Paul. Like,
Let's have a look. So,
I just didn't know what a Ja Rule was.
he's actually called Jeffrey Atkins.
That'll be where the JA comes from.
Sounds less gangster though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey Atkins Rule.
Life and music career. No, personal life. There we go.
I don't know if Wikipedia will say that he fucking loves the Shaft. Like,
No, why wouldn't I?
I don't know.
You can change Wikipedia. Change it to Ja Rule Love Shaft.
Live on
now.
air right now. You put in Ja Rule loves prison cock. Got it in there.
Hang on. He married a woman.
No way. Maybe he was just prison gay then.
See?
He
That's the
became,
thing. Like, I'm not just making it up. Like, I'm like
Not
firmly
you.
in the knowledge that.
You were hating on him.
No,
You were hating
like,
on him. You're a homophobe.
From what I understand, it's
You-
like commonly accepted knowledge that Ja
he's a
Rule
born again Christian.
loves Paul.
You hated on him because you're a racist and you're a homophobe. And you hated on him
You've caught me out. What
just
can I say?
because
You dirty, privileged, white male atheist.
what is his name? Jeffrey Atkins.
Jeffrey Atkins.
Just because Jeffrey likes a bit of
Little
fucking-
known fact, he also coined the Atkins diet.
which is very protein rich.
Oh,
Oh God, that's so gaming news.
Yeah. It's not gaming news, but it's very us. Isn't it?
It's funny. I think we finally found
Actually,
yours.
I've found like a really good segue into my
I'll
next.
tell you what we have found. We found your celebrity crush.
Oh, Ja Rule.
no, Jeffrey Atkins.
All right, sorry. Well, he's an established rapper and the creator of a famed diet. What more can you ask for?
No, then.
So yeah, speaking of like Paul and what have you, have either of you heard of a game called Cobra Club?
No.
You immediately hated.
Basically, it's a game about taking dick pics. Right?
You're joking.
No, I'm not. I wish I was.
And you know about this game because you and Jeffrey play it regularly.
Because I was looking at gaming news this morning and it's come up because it's got an update. So it gets better. This game that's about taking dick pics, right? The guy who created it's on Twitter, and he's very proud of his creation. And he put several tweets out this morning, a couple of days ago, whenever it was thingy, talking about how good this new update is. And apparently there's now over 6,000 polygons per dong. And it now has strap-on and foreskin support. I don't know what I take from that. Or how it's relevant to the game in any way, shape or form, but I was just like, it was just one of those things. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now
am I
with foreskin support.
And this is the thing. It was like it was like obligatory, not safe for work. Here's a video, and it's got like loads of sliders, and you basically just like.
Did you have a look?
It was just like a GIF.
So you logged on and then.
No, it's just a series of moving pictures on the internet. That's what a GIF is.
I know that, but you've seen the GIF. And
So
then
you've seen the GIF, touched yourself a bit, sort of Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Sent him some
downloaded the app, enjoyed the app. Are you going to review it next week?
Yeah.
How's Cobra Club review?
I'll give it 4 dongs out of 5.
Alan Jeffrey's review.
Say Mark, I'm going to give it 8 balls out of 10. Oh my god, that's
But yeah,
so
the fact that even exists is like blows me mind.
Are you surprised? It doesn't really blow your mind though, does it?
No,
it just
really.
makes you realise it's just
I'm
like
pretty sure you'll have seen worse things on
The
the
thing is
internet.
though, is it's not like, it's not. It looks.
You're just going to start reviewing it now. Menu system's really user friendly.
Like the sort of like the look of it, right? Says to me that like it's not just some fucking dude in his basement. You know what I mean? Like it looks like not necessarily a studio, but a team of people have worked on it. It does look. It looks too good to be
Are
like.
you impressed by the quality of the product? Is that what you're saying?
For what it is, I suppose I am.
Revelations
Most
in this week's podcast.
Most of the screenshots
Oh,
are just
my
seriously like.
Fucking
I mean, obviously most of them have been tastefully cut for the internet, but it's essentially some fucking fat bloke with a load of fucking chest hair and a camera like this.
I bet if we
and
had
a massive
Hal's,
fuck off bush, and then obviously the pictures are being cut just below, like. Just
I
above.
bet if we were to hack Hal's email account now, right? they'd be
Welcome
like,
to the Cobra Club.
they'd be like this thing from the people who made Cobra Club. Hal, please still the Cobra Club on your podcast, and we will send you to Jeffrey Atkins' phone cover.
Yes, totally worth shilling out for.
Do you know what I mean? You can have this Jeffrey Atkins phone cover of Jeffrey with his top off and his prison trousers.
And just on the back of the phone cover is Jeffrey's dong, life size.
So we can have it brushed against his ear.
But that was on Kotaku when I was reading, and I realised Kotaku isn't exactly like the height of games journalism.
But Kotaku is not even the height of anything.
But at the same time, I was still like, this is a bit fucking like, you can't even really like pass this off as like legitimate gaming news, really, can you?
You can't even pass it off as news, mate.
Do you know what I mean? I was just.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Aye.
Moving away from the Cobra Club and Jeffrey Atkins,
Hal doesn't want to do that.
have you seen that DICE have said that Battlefield 4 has got at least one more patch coming?
Has it?
They've stopped making. I thought they'd stopped supporting it though.
Hardline now.
Oh, right.
No, they fucked Hardline off because it's garbage and nobody plays it.
I know they're scheduled to release Battlefield 5 this year, like Christmas time.
I've heard it's World War One. I think we mentioned this already.
Yeah, I
Like,
think we did.
I honestly hope it is. I've spoken to loads of people about it, and I've had like really mixed responses from me shooter player friends online.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but it would be very good. I'm like, fuck
I'd
that, of
fucking
course
love
it'll
it,
be
mate,
good.
yeah.
Of course it'll be good. Getting away from the gadgetry and shitty.
Stripping it back to the bare fucking...
You go and play Bad Company 2, right? When a helicopter comes over, the first thing you fear is dread, because it's a badass fucking helicopter. But you also know...
Unless one of us was flying it and then it would crash into the road.
But you also know that if you get a tracer dart on that helicopter, which is difficult, but it can be done, and then you can take a helicopter down.
Or if you had that fucking 1 in 100 shot with your RPG.
Yeah.
If you pulled that off,
yeah.
though, you were a god.
Yeah, but the point was this, right? Regardless then of whether people cried or not, the devs would have gone, well, that's the game, that's a helicopter.
Yeah.
And then, like, look at Battlefield 4. It's ridiculous. They've cried so much about how hard it is to take a helicopter down.
Like ground
now, right?
tools are so fucking.
The ground
ridiculous,
tools now,
yeah.
it's like you just walk along, and it's like that comedy thing, the scene where the guy's like just pointing his gun behind him and shooting and hitting all the targets without looking. You can do that with your fucking launcher, and you'll hit something in the sky. It's absolute garbage. There's no point in getting in a helicopter because it's literally just giving a kill away.
Yeah, it is because like
Bad
obviously
Company 2, tanks were hard to kill as well.
Yeah.
And
Like-
the other battlefields I've played seems been a lot easier.
like the whole point for me in terms of like the hierarchy of like combat vehicles are like for me it's always been kind of like helicopters really good against people on the ground, shit against jets, right? But this is the thing because now the ground is so good at taking out helicopters and jets are so good at taking out helicopters, there's literally no fucking point in getting into a helicopter
Exactly.
because you'll just get fucking rinsed.
And then you have these maps where you spawn on a tiny little island off the side, and you've got 4 helicopters to
Yeah.
get. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
As soon as you get in one, you took down.
yeah.
I
So-
remember playing a Bad Company 2 game, just talking about that like 1 in 100 RPG shot, and I lined it up beautifully. It was one of the scout helicopters with the miniguns on the side,
Yeah.
and I lined it up, and I was like, yes, this is going to hit right on target, and it moved onto it like that. And the rocket flew the.
I remember
through the
this,
fucking
went
hole,
through one door and out the other.
and I was just like, "You've got to be fucking joking me!"
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. Like,
I bet the guys on board were like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
At
Yeah.
the same time, though, I was
we were all impressed.
I was salty, but I was just like,
I'll never do that again.
yeah.
Oh, you should have fucking heard the cunt yesterday on the division when he got dropped when we were fucking rogue. Salty's not the word.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking could have picked us up. Well, actually, I couldn't because I was down. Kaylee was picking me up, and Lone Wolf, McQuaid, fucking Jason was just off down the fucking street, brain stuff. So that was that. But I think I lost about 2-3 levels. I made some back yesterday. Like,
I mean, I got over it. It was like I say, it was just the fact that I was like, someone pick us up.
we couldn't.
Someone pick us up. And like I asked about like 3 times, and I was like, then I died, and I was like, oh, right, fine, fuck it, I'm going to make a cup of tea.
Go on, gone on.
Rage quit.
I got killed quite a bit, like, but we had good fun.
Yeah,
didn't we?
it was good.
Going rogue is now fucking brilliant because you do get put, especially if you get the manhunt level, like 5 kills, you go to manhunt level, and you lose a lot of XP for that. Like.
That's the thing, though. It still punishes you severely for for being that much of a cock. But if you think about it, it's fair.
It's fair,
really.
yeah. So we weren't really crying.
I saw a great video on the Division the other day. It was, a bunch of people in the Dark Zone, and they'd finished all the missions, were waiting for a helicopter, and one guy snuck off into a tower. And as the helicopter was like above them, he just
Grenade
threw a
the sticky
grenade
bomb,
in
yeah.
the middle of everybody, killed them all, and jumped on the helicopter.
I put their kit on the helicopter. That's what it's for. The
Is it
extraction. Yeah. That's apparently that video is a setup though.
Is it?
Yeah, we had a good sesh last night though. Saved the day. We had, and I knew what was happening because we'd spent all afternoon playing like total cocks.
Yeah.
And there was me, Kaylee, Sin, and Mark were on, and we were all waiting to extract. And I could see these 4 agents
Yeah.
lined up, watching us, and I said, "They're going to do it.
Yeah.
They're going to do it." I changed my signature skill over to the shield one.
Yeah.
Right, and they were like, "They're going to do what?" I goes, "You know what they're going to do? They're going to
Yeah.
attack us as soon as the extraction's here." As soon as the extraction came, bam, they went for it, and I managed to pop my signature skill, survive it, and get out. And I got my sticky bomb, a
Yeah.
good sticky bomb shot on them, and it was excellent. Like, gave them, I didn't kill anybody, but I fucking stopped the carnage.
Yeah.
But Sin went down. He was carrying gold items.
No way.
And I stood my ground though,
Yeah.
and I actually managed to chase them off, albeit temporarily, long enough for Sin to come back and get his items.
Get on. Fucking
And then there
Medal
was,
of Valor there. Like.
then there was a bit where they'd come back and 3 of them were chasing Kaylee, and
Yeah.
it was hilarious because she's got no armour or
Yeah.
DBS because she's all healer, and she's on the mic going, Andy, and I fucking popped up again, sticky bomb again, bam, straight in front of them. They all turned and ran. I'm fucking laying into them
Yeah.
with my LMG, and they went. I got one, I dropped him, but I didn't kill him, and his mates managed to pick him up
Yeah.
while I was reloading. But like, we managed to get the extraction, and everyone got the gold gear out, and they were like, "Oh, the fucking arseholes," and but my heart was pumping, and I was
Yeah.
like, "No, that was awesome.
yeah.
That was fucking fun."
That's they've kind of recaptured the essence of the Dark Zone nicely now. I think
Yeah.
because before it was like everyone was too scared to do anything, but now there's a lot more role play, and you get them fucking like
Twitches when you
you get the fucking palps. Do you know what I mean? You're like, and your arse is nipping and stuff, and it's great.
I knew they were going to do it.
Yeah, that's fucking genius. That.
I could see they were going to do it. Like, there was one, it was brilliant because I threw my Seeker Mine as well. And he knew it was behind him, and you could see him running in the Seeker Mine, just getting closer. And you could see he was like,
Yeah, I've got a newfound love for the sticky bomb in terms of being a dick in the Dark Zone though. Just because like the BFB mod where causes bleed, like you can't run and you can't shoot your weapon when they're bleeding. So if you hit them with that basically just lets you fucking finish them. If you're assuming you're close enough, and even then it lets you catch up.
brilliant,
Because that's half the time, and like I know because it's like when it's happened to me and I've been bleeding, you kind of have that disconnect for a second where you're like, shit, I've been hit. Oh, I can still shoot at them though. We'll continue this firefight, and then you just get like thinking you're like, oh shit, yeah, I was bleeding.
It's good fun. Great fun. They've fixed a lot of it. It's nice to see a patch that actually worked. The problem was they listened too much to the fucking cry bullies after the beta.
Yeah.
Can't get out of me. People keep killing us. You got to stop people killing us. No, just fucking get good at the game or put it down. Play something else. Fuck you. Bye. I'm not amazing at the game. I'm not amazing at the game, but I'm just not shit. I'm just an average player, and I enjoy it, and I accept. My mindset is as well as you go in the Dark Zone, you're picking up stuff for free, stuff that you didn't have.
Yeah.
So if you lose it, you lose it.
I mean, I consider myself above average, but like I don't think that I'm a good player. Like the Dark Zone constantly reminds you of that when you go up against someone who just fucking rinses you, and you're like, fucking hell, that guy just completely outplayed me.
That guy who kept rinsing me and you yesterday, he was. I mean, he
like
had
2-on-1,
kick,
he was just killing both of us. But what he did, what was really good, is he managed to separate us. So he was basically going one, like he knew he'd win 1-on-1 with either of us. So he managed to get to a point where like just like I'd be round the corner or something. Or like he'd catch one of us reloading and just rinse the other one. He was a fucking very good player.
Yeah, he was. I've been really enjoying it again, and I'm quite enjoying the dailies and the challenge modes. I'm looking forward to a few more. Like
apparently, the incursions that are coming in April are massively squad based.
That's good.
So they're like basically their cracks like it pits you against like unstoppable like enemies. So they are like basically from the way they kind of word it.
Raid.
The way they word it is it's not going to be like just super tough, but like the bosses are going to be like fucking solid and require like good team play and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So do you still think the special edition was worth the money?
Really enjoying the game. Love it.
I mean, that's the thing. There's like 3 expansions coming out. That incursion thing is just another game mode. They're rolling that shit out.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, soon we'll get our first monthly rewards because apparently you get monthly rewards for being a season pass holder.
Yeah.
So we'll see what that is. But yeah, it's one of the best games. It's definitely one of the best multiplayer games I've played for ages. Without a doubt, it's so much fun.
Going rogue is a fucking giggle, like.
But what I'm now starting to get way more involved in the statistical side of the game, because me and him were having a tete-a-tete about it yesterday, where I was like, "Go on then, count to 1." No, I'm not getting into this. Count to 1. No, I'm not getting. Shut up! I can't be arsed. And I'm just going count to 1. And then the point where I was making noise, there's a guy called Skills Up, who got a YouTube channel. And he's shown mathematically his mathematics is amazing. How the DPS system in the game is completely fucked, and how you should ignore it, and what stats you should go off. And I have ignored it. And prior to that, my DPS was like 137,000, and then I've jigged a few things about. And now with my shotgun in my hand, my DPS looks to be like 60,000-70,000, which is way lower, and I'm doing way more damage.
Yeah. Basically, what the game does is it averages your damage out over
a given time
minute,
period,
and then it tells you how much you do per second. So it gives you your average damage per second, whereas like that doesn't show you what you could be doing maximally. Like, you know, if you get like more crits and stuff, it doesn't really take that into account.
It's crazy, but it's great. It's great fun. I mean, you can equate it mathematically yourself if you wanted to, because you've got your percentage accuracy, which affects your percentage crit, and then you work out however many crits in 100 rounds would hit, and you know, and how what that damage would be. Then you can add that, and to your normal rounds that aren't crit, and then
Yeah.
you could work that out, and then you could divide that by the damage. Do you know what I mean? You could do it.
Like, that's the thing when I was saying to you yesterday, where I was like, I guess technically it is how much damage you're doing, like, per second. That, like, what I was trying to say yesterday that I've worded so much better today is, like, that's how much you're doing on average per second, not what you could be doing.
Yeah, but the point I was making, which
Is
is
the
a
not
better
the
word
same
on my
thing,
part,
yeah.
is I'm interested in what damage I'm doing when I'm firing.
Yeah.
And reloading is an arbitrary measurement. The same as like if I was to be pressing a button in an elevator
Yeah.
after I'd finished firing, it's as relevant to me damage as that.
And the thing I've found is I've changed a couple of things around just based on play as well. Like, do you know how I felt? Like yesterday, I was buzzing about the fact that I'd found that weapon damage spring, and the thing I've took it back off because what I found is I had like one with like 80% magazine size, and I've found like killing like yellow enemies.
You need more rounds.
I need more rounds, and basically it's like I might be doing more damage with those 30, but it's not enough to kill them. So like I've had to swap it back over because at least that's the thing. It's like even if I'm doing more damage, it's like if I don't drop them in that clip, then they're still there shooting us. Do you know what I mean? Tailing outside.
Right, I don't know what that was. Yeah, I do know what you mean. I use like extended mags and stuff.
So in certain regards, it's good that you can tailor it to like
It is,
how you
man.
want to play as well.
So have you seen that Sony's made a new company, a new game house called Forward Works,
No.
concentrating on mobile games?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I know.
I mean,
To make
fucking hell,
sense,
We,
they're
we knew
making
this
use-
was going to happen.
They're making use of all their IPs and going
Oh,
to
that
create their
old
own
chestnut.
games. But yeah,
I mean, this is the thing, right? It's the separate markets. So I don't. It's not going.
It's not going to
gonna-
affect us,
yeah.
so fuck it. Do what you like. It's your life.
it's just I'll never understand why people play games on their fucking phones.
I mean, I do, but for me, it's the same reason why I once had a handheld. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes, like say today, I was around my mum's, and we're supposed to be having this like big Easter like dinner thing, and then everyone's fucked off. I've like come here and what have you, and but I was sat there, and like just while my mum was like putting the dinner on and that, and Gordon was pottering about in the shed. And I was like, fucking hell, I've got like now to do. So I'm just sat like playing on my phone, do you know what I mean? But that's like when I would have had a handheld. So I
don't
kinda
do it.
see-
As I got older and my eyesight got worse. That's the only reason I don't. But I used to love my handheld as well.
like, I just see it as a nice way to waste like half an hour. I could never sit, like, it'll never replace the same time the being on a console will.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But daft 20 minutes here when I'm bored, yeah, that's
It will for you because mobile games are easier because they appeal to the lower common denominator.
alright.
That'll pull you in.
Right.
That'll draw you in.
And
Shame
you know-
about the eyesight thing, really, because it'd be right up your street.
That's
I mean,
right.
like how often do you sit and play Kim Kardashian's game?
All the time. I like. Did you not listen when I was talking about it the other week? Where like it updates in real time for the things she's doing with her life. How am I supposed to keep up with what she's
What's she doing now?
I don't know. I haven't checked up.
Probably. What time is it?
You do realise I've sacrificed an hour of Kim K's life to be here.
She might be taking the shit, so you better be alright.
Yeah. No,
On,
it's-
on Kanye's chest.
That might be the draw for some
She's put a strap on and she's made Kanye dress up as Jeffrey Atkins.
She's made Kanye dress up as Kanye's mum.
Nice. Nice.
She's gonna whisper in his ear, "Time to go to hell."
$53 million of debt in our joint account. Come here.
It's pagan time.
That's fucking. Oh, I hate the world. I do. I hate it.
So, have you seen that EA has recently apologised because of UFC
For
2?
being EA. For UFC 2.
Yeah.
Oh, the religious.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. There's a Muslim UFC fighter called Khabib Nurmagomedov, right? And it came to light that his post-victory animation is like him crossing himself like that. And obviously he's seen it, kicked off on Twitter,
That's kind of funny.
and they've went, shit, yeah, we've like flubbed that pretty bad. We'll change it in a patch. So I guess at least they're addressing it like,
Oh, I think it's funny.
it's kind of funny. But I mean, surely it's some guy's job to make sure that kind of shit
Yeah.
doesn't happen. So,
I would say It's not even a fucking big deal.
It's not really. It's not. But you know how religion is,
How
don't
you're
you?
not allowed to offend religious people. Yeah. Oh well. That's funny.
So have you seen that Atari have released?
So what have they changed
Atari
it to
Vault
then?
on
What's he
Steam?
going to do? Is he going to fucking stick a backpack on and run in the crowd?
That would be genius. Get in, I've won.
Allah Akbar.
Yeah. Jihadi, my brothers. Is that what's going to happen? Yeah? Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell, man. Shut up. Oh, God. He's going to fucking... What's he going to do? He's going to make the fucking guy he beats kneel down, put a black bag over his head and behead him to fucking singing a verse of the Quran. Oh, Jesus.
You got a bit offended by that, didn't you?
I did actually, because I get sick of, like, why I'm bothered, right, is because it's a religious issue.
Yeah.
So they've gone like, panic, when it's
Yeah.
like, you know,
It's not a thing.
you're not allowed to, you can disagree with someone's politics, you can disagree with somebody's taste in fucking football or music, but as soon as like anyone offends remotely religion, especially Muslims are, not all, well, fuck it anyway, culturally, Muslims is set up as a crybaby.
Yeah.
Like Islam is a crybaby, and like, alright, it's a genuine mistake. He's genuinely offended. That's fair enough.
Well, that's the thing. Actually, he then tweeted later, like an EA guy had sent him an email, like saying, like, we're sorry if this has offended you, and like, you know, this is what we're going to do about it. And then he'd put another tweet up. Obviously, I've just read this translated thing, but his cracks like, well, you know, they seem genuinely sorry about it, and like everyone makes mistakes and stuff. And,
Right,
like,
well, credit where credit's due. Then fair enough.
so what I think it is I think for him at least, it's not even about him being offended, but it's about other people being like how he's perceived in that in the Islamic
his
community.
culture.
Yeah,
Which is fair enough.
because there are going to be people out there who's going to say that even though that's a game, they're going to assume that that's like
what he's doing.
yeah.
Well, look at that guy in London, the Muslim guy who tweeted Happy Easter to all my Christian friends, and then another Muslim came stabbing him for it
That's
when
fucking
he closed
crazy.
his shop.
That's fucking ridiculous. What? How?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing I'm getting incensed about.
Yeah, it's winding me up now, isn't it? Move topic. Back to the division for a minute. Have you seen that people have been leaving their tributes to the Bullet King in Manhattan?
No.
Yeah, because obviously it's based off Manhattan. So some people have been going to the spot where the Bullet King spawned on the corner and leaving like flowers and shit.
That's brilliant.
And one guy left like a backpack that looked like your Division 1, and he'd attached like stapled a piece of paper to it, and it had a poem on it, and it was like it was like spires of light, purple and gold, like twice per minute, never got old or something like that, and then R.I.P. Bullet King.
That's fucking genius.
But I mean, fucking hell, it comes to something, doesn't it?
Bullet King was like an exploit in the game where a named boss always drops Phoenix credits, which you really need for high-end stuff, and always purple items, sometimes gold, right? So what you do was you just used to run out of the safe house, round the corner, he was there, you kill him, pick your items up, run back to the safe house, turn around, run back out, and he was there, and you could just do it and do it and do it. So it's like you just run at him, pick your shit up, run away, come back, do it again, and you were just rinsing it, so your Phoenix credits were going up, your kit was going up, you know what I mean?
Because his spawn timer was attached to his group, so he had like 4 other like ads with him. And if you killed him but didn't kill the ads, it didn't count that he'd been killed. So you would then go back into your safe house and it would reset it and he'd be back.
Which is
And it
brilliant.
wouldn't trigger his spawn
But they
timer.
fixed it in a patch, so what he's saying is, to take the piss, people are putting tributes to the place in Manhattan where the Bullet King used to spawn. Which is a masterstroke.
The actual the Twitter account for the Division on EA with the patch, when they put the patch notes in that, they actually like attached a photo of like a Rikers figurine wearing a crown and a fucking a robe as well. So it's cool that they kind of took it a bit like tongue in cheek as well.
Yeah, it's funny. We've got a new cheese now anyway.
Yeah, that's gonna get patched soon.
Yeah. Better get on that.
So the Police Academy one.
Mm.
I might make a couple of videos of it and shot them on my YouTube channel while it's still relevant. So apparently, do you know how like everyone's like, yay, Hideo Kojima, fucking what a ledge.
Mm.
Not David Hayter, the original voice actor for Snake. Apparently he thinks he's a bit of a cunt. Yeah, because apparently he's on record as saying that he has no love for him. And basically his crack is that like he thinks he's a creative genius, but he's a shit businessman. And basically when they dropped him in Metal Gear Solid 5 for Kiefer Sutherland, like basically the studio just didn't tell him anything about it, didn't even say they were going to replace him or anything, just didn't say fuck all. And then later on when he was like, well, what's happening, they just snubbed him basically. So he's not very happy about it. And apparently
was that Konami or Kojima?
This is the thing, right? It didn't like it didn't necessarily specify he thinks it's Kojima, but only because he said it's not the first time that Kojima tried to get rid of him, because apparently Kojima really wanted Kurt Russell for Metal Gear Solid 3 to play Snake's voice.
Which makes sense.
Total sense, because it's like based on
Snake.
Yeah.
So, but I think at that point, Konami had went, no, we're sticking with David Hayter. So he's just, when they've been for 5, he's been like, Kojima! So yeah. But just interesting to see, like,
Well, I'm still looking forward to what he comes out with.
Oh, me too, definitely.
Del Toro.
Didn't he do that with Pierce Brosnan with James Bond, where it was just like they just moved on and got a new James Bond and no one told him?
Probably.
No idea.
I'm fairly sure of that. But why I'm bringing that up is I think in the entertainment industry it's commonplace. It's not like just because he played the character, it doesn't mean he's automatically, unless it was in his contract, it doesn't mean he's automatically that character next time round.
I mean, that's the thing. It's just an assumption. But you think if you'd done the entire franchise up until that point for like 4 games over like what, 12 years or something,
you would
you'd probably think,
you
would,
would, but like, nah, never assume.
Yeah.
Should have got Ja Rule to do it.
So I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it might be true. He might be like a cunt, but it doesn't.
Well,
really
it doesn't mean it.
In terms of the content he brings out, it's still going to be awesome.
I'm a cunt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're all cunts in our own way. So like, it's not a big deal, is it?
No.
Nice, 3
cunty gamers.
Brilliant. It's like my thing with Kojima, great body of work. Shame he's a cunt.
Yeah.
That's it. Do I enjoy that?
Nice lad, bit of a dick.
Do I enjoy that cunt's games? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do.
Yeah, going off that PT demo, should be good. So if EA bought their subscription thing to the PS4, would you subscribe to it?
Depends. If it was value for money, I would, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think I would, because...
What's the pricing at the minute for the...
It's something like... I don't know, I paid £19 for a full year.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that, immediately, yeah, I would definitely do that.
I pay like, what is it, like... I don't know, it's like £11 or £12 a month for like every 3 months or something on me. I pay quarterly on me.
Or PS Plus.
Yeah, and it's cheaper than £19, but like, do you know what I mean? It's like I'm still getting like 4 times the fucking value just there.
So obviously, I go for the Xbox, but every new game that comes out for EA, they give you a free 10-hour trial of that game if you've got that subscription service.
That's really cool.
So I played like the new FIFA a while ago. I played the new UFC game. That was it called Unravel or some shit like that.
The one we were trying to forcing him to review.
The graphics are awesome on it, but the game's shit.
I told you he would end up doing it if I just refused.
That's not a review. That doesn't count as a review.
Say what you said.
No,
Say what you just said.
I can't remember what I said.
Something about the graphics are awesome, but the game was shit. That's a review.
It's not, man.
That's a review. Isn't it?
Stop trying to wheedle your way out of reviewing Unravel.
He's done it. He's reviewed it. He's just reviewed it.
Yeah, so you get like 10 hours.
Right, I'll do it now.
Do you know what it is? You're being that guy who goes, do you want to do rounds? Aye. And then when it comes to your round, you're like, nah, sorry lads, I've got to go home. That's what you're doing.
Alright, and I'll do it for
You're
you
the
now.
Jew of the group.
Listen, I'm going to do it for you now. Unravelled. Graphics are amazing. Game's shit.
Have you actually played it?
No.
Then how am I supposed to take your review at value?
Just take it from I got it from a trusted source. Didn't I, Michael?
I wouldn't say I was trusted.
Yeah, you are. I trust you. Well done. Good work. That's done. Review my work here is done. I don't have to play it, mate. I can delegate.
Again though, you're still like, in terms of my analogy, you're still being a dick because you're going, and that's my round, but Michael will buy it.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. What did I just say about, like, when we're about Hajima being a cunt? What did I go on to say?
You said that I'm a Jew, I'm a cunt as well.
I'm a
I
cunt.
hate you all.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
So, right? What's your point?
Isn't it the Sabbath or something? You shouldn't be here. Fuck off.
How? What's your point? Sabbath Saturday for Jews, you fucking ignorant bastard.
What the fuck do I know about Jews? I don't like them.
Jesus.
I shouldn't have to
Andy
learn
was
about
very read up on Jews.
Mountain Jews.
Mountain Jews.
All the different flavours.
I haven't had a bottle of Mountain Dew in ages.
I just had an image of a mountain with a little shack on with some Jews living in, herding sheep.
So,
I'm
there
a
you-
saviour, Andy. He'll come back
anyway,
one day.
There you go, Hal. That's how that works.
So yeah, gaming news and
So
life
we'll talk
lessons.
before we
Don't
move
buy
on
it
though.
wrong for Andy.
Before we move on though.
So the next
That
game
means
you
I've done mine. It's your turn next.
well, your next game you're going to do is Plants vs Zombies 2.
Yeah.
I won't be doing that one either.
You'll have to.
I bet I don't. Not only do I not have to,
No, you're right.
Here's-
You're right.
here's
The next
the rev-
game's going to be Kanye West's game. That's what you're going to have to review.
I'd fucking love to review that. I want to be that man.
Do you know what it is? Even though it is like, in terms of like the quality of the game, it's fucking shit. It's like indie level, right? I bet you a pounder a piece of shit he charges fucking 45, 50 quid for it.
Yeah.
Or he'll charge premium
Yeah.
price. And I bet you this as well, idiots will buy it.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. It's the same as his clothing line, isn't it? Looks like fucking rags. Yeah, people pay like fucking 300 quid for a t-shirt that looks like it's been at the bottom of a bin for fucking months.
What the fuck happened to him? Do you think he was dropped on his head as a baby?
Mm.
Because there's something wrong with him.
Do you know, this is the thing, though, right?
Do you think his uncle fingered him?
No, do you,
Kanye got fingered.
do you know how when his rap career took off, it was after he'd been in that fucking car crash and he fucking escaped miraculously from death type
No
thing.
idea, no.
Yeah, basically he was in a horrendous car accident. He wasn't wearing his seatbelt. Really, really lucky to be alive. And even then, I remember him saying that he thought that like God had chose to save him. But at the time, it didn't seem like such a massive, big-headed comment because that wasn't like what he was about at the time. He just thought I just thought it was like stereotypical religious nutjob shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, like God's got a plan for us type shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But looking back, it might have been like the tidings of doom.
I think
Oh,
whoever
yeah.
hit him we should sue because they didn't do a good enough job.
Yeah, they failed in their job,
Yeah.
like.
Could have saved the world from Kanye. Bastards. You got anything else? Because I've got fuck all.
Nah,
This has been
I'm
a slow
done.
fucking week.
I'm done.
I'm not even going to ask you.
Good.
And on that note,
Signing off. Until next time.
Fun
Stay
part.
classy, San Diego.
On 5.